Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back from the MLG studios here in New York City. There you see the Empire State Building, a key part of the New York City skyline that I know people love to see.
Definitely one of the feature landmarks, of course. The update so far. Nesty 2-0 series, 4-0 maps, blazes through the group without breaking a sweat.
Yep.
It's like nothing.
That's the story of Nesty.
Yep. That is Nesty. Of course, in the losers match, we saw Minigun take out Phoenix. So Phoenix is eliminated, going 0-2. And now we're at the final match, Minigun versus Apocalypse.
Yep.
Both these players 1-1 in series. The winner of this match joins Nesty in the round of 16.
You're making me excited, Nick.
The loser, of course, is unfortunately out.
Into the Challenger League.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, the players have told me they are ready.
Well, let's just do it. Let's do game number 1.
I've started the game. The map is going to be Cloud Kingdom, Apocalypse versus Minigun. This is it. Nothing matters before this point. All that matters is who can win this best of 3 and advance second in the group into the round of 16 of the WCS America Premier League Season 1. Find out what happens. And I gotta say,
going faster right now.
I gotta say, Minigun just won a game on this map. Just won a PVT on this map. Can he continue with his momentum?
You know, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
Every single series in these groups are always exciting, but the one that gets me just extra tense and extra nervous about who's gonna win is always the 5th and final set, because it's the last set. Even in the 3rd set, you see someone advance and someone not, but the person who doesn't advance still has, like we saw with Apocalypse, right? Even though he lost an ST, he still has his final chance here. But this is it. This is where we see one person advances and one person gets knocked out. It's like the true test on the line, and there's nothing to fall back on.
Except the Challenger League.
Yeah. But that's the whole. You had to wait a whole season then,
Exactly. So here we are in this oh so important ultimate match. The top right-hand location of Cloud Kingdom, we have the blue Terran player. Originally a part of Incredible Miracle, eventually joined Quantic Gaming. Opening up with the gas first, he is Apocalypse. Apocalypse is so good, by the way. He was one of the... See, I was in Quantic when the Quantic IM thing happened. And Apocalypse was like one of the first Korean players I really followed and paid attention to, as far as, a Korean coming over to play on a non-Korean team. And he is scary, and we've seen that throughout this tournament. Again, he got to this spot through the qualifiers, but of course, he is going up against potentially the American hero, the United States-born Red Protoss player, representing Team Root Gaming. He is Minigun. A win here in this match would definitely send a message and ripples throughout the StarCraft 2 community.
All right. The one thing about Apocalypse's build, normally gas first, 99 times out of 100 for any other pro gamer.
He's going the 2 racks thing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's exactly. This is the Apocalypse build. He goes gas first, and you're like, why is he doing that? He doesn't need to get gas first to get the Reaper. He could get barracks then gas and have enough gas to get the Reaper. Why does he get the gas so early, delaying his economy? Oh, he's going factory. Okay, never mind. So he has this weird build that he doesn't know what else does.
No, we're not lying.
Yeah.
He actually did this.
He uses the extra gas to get a really fast stim upgrade. And it's a really interesting build, and he does this crazy fast stim rush. But no, this game, a Reaper, then a factory and a reactor simultaneously. So not quite as fast as if he skipped Reaper, but scouting with this Reaper, no one's going to suspect reactor Hellions this fast from a Reaper. You're going to suspect an expansion, and then a factory and a reactor, and then, worry about a mine drop or Hellions. But the fact that he got gas first allows him to go straight into factory and reactor after this Reaper before command center.
Stalker needs to get out before Probe dies. Of course, Minigun's skipping the Zealot here, so the Stalker able to get out a little bit before last game.
Yes.
Able to shove that Reaper away.
He's building a bunker in the front.
The Mothership should go into the main.
Yeah,
those
exactly.
buildings
It'll
are far
go into
back,
main.
though.
It'll go into main. If it's scared to commit too far because of potential Marines, He's not
gonna
going to know about the lack
this.
of X. But yeah, he sees no Marines. And you know what? What if this Mothership Core just kills?
Where are
Apocalypse?
the units?
There's one Marine.
Oh my gosh.
There's one Marine.
Well, and he's supply blocked.
The Mothership Core is afraid of Marines, though, so it's staying on the left side of you know, Minigun's smart. He doesn't want to be in the middle of the base. He's just going to... There's 2 Widow Mines being built.
This couldn't go in. This couldn't be any better. This couldn't be any better for Minigun right now.
I mean, nice moves by Apocalypse, repairing SCVs with taking losses, but it's still a mining time. It's still, you know, it's still rough. Oh! He still lost one.
And that Marine needs to be more than alone.
Yeah, he's not going to do it.
He needs a friend. And those 2 Marines need friends.
Yeah. Well,
Widow Mines just popped out.
he's going to kill that one Marine.
He's got to run before these Widow Mines throw.
Chad Jones! Chad Jones!
Here we go.
Oh, there's 2 Hellions in his main. That's why he's distracted. He was distracted. He's microing against these 2 Hellions. Oh,
okay.
A nice force field trap. Focuses the red one. Nice mic. Oh, the probes are getting hurt. Another couple ones go down. So,
okay.
Oh no, how many probes did he lose?
Wow. 9 workers killed. That went from great
so
for Minigun to not great.
I still don't think it's. You know what? If his Mothership Core didn't die, he'd still be great.
He tried to recall. He wasn't able to do it in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the thing is he has 2 Nexuses done, right? So he can double produce probes. The command center is just started for Apocalypse, so Apocalypse needs to get more damage done. Like, that actually wasn't enough, given the way it wasn't enough.
Now he did see the starport. He does know about the Widow Mine.
He knows there's drop play. He's not getting the Mothership Core, which actually I kind of like. I think right now cranking up probes to try to utilize the Nexus advantage is correct. He has 3 warp gates, so if he can just warp in enough stalkers and with the observers, that should be enough to defend one Widow Mine heading in the front.
He sees it with the observer.
It shouldn't get any kills. And
can the stalker chase it down? No, he just gets back.
It's barely faster. It would literally take it like the entire length of the map to chase down the Widow Mine. It takes, you know, several shots as well. So
he could try to run that Widow Mine into the main or into the natural while sending the medevac into the main.
That's exactly what he's
Stalker
doing.
Sees it. Probe gonna try to add some DPS. Sentry gonna come in as well. Can he get in?
Yeah, it's done. But the drop in the main being activated. Oh, focusing Widow Mine down first. Great move.
I didn't get it.
He didn't finish focusing it. He didn't have the observer.
Killing some probes and a
sentry.
sentry. A full energy sentry as well.
He had an observer in his main earlier. Where did it go?
I think it went to his natural.
Oh,
to see that other one.
Oh, yeah, because and he has another observer in front. It went to the front of Apocalypse's base.
All right, it gets taken out. Meanwhile, I have a Viking patrolling the air. Income tab is 32 to 28 in favor of Minigun. The command center at the natural getting finished. A 3rd command center being added on here by Apocalypse.
This is, you know, I don't know who's ahead here. Minigun's up by 10 food.
Yeah.
There's a 3rd CC being finished. I still feel like I might give a slight edge to Minigun.
He can send a hallucinated Phoenix right now, but he does have the observer.
Yeah, he might be. I don't know if he wants to use the Phoenix Disc out right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, he lost the sentry. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't even be able to.
Well, he has another sentry with energy, but he needs that. Or oh no, doesn't. Right? It's only 94.
Yeah. Yep.
94. A few seconds away from doing it. He's wanting to kill.
Whoa, that's 2 immortals.
Yeah, he sees Scout Apocalypse's build. He knows the additional barracks are very slow, right? Because he saw the 3rd command center with that observer, and he caught this drop with the observer too.
Oh, the 2 stalkers. Oh, well. They're kind of leaving the scene of the crime.
Yeah, they're going to deflect the Viking natural, but a Zealot warp in, takes out the Viking natural.
Okay, Stalker's here in his main base, going to try to deal with these Hellions.
He should be fine against this.
He's going to be just fine. Meanwhile, the important story here is only 1 bunker at the front door of Apocalypse.
There's just so little production,
and there's 2 immortals that are going to be marching in here. Well, 1 is a little bit behind, but...
He's got to wait for that 2nd immortal.
How many gateways does he have?
4. Yeah. That's
plenty.
4 is enough. Apocalypse has like no production.
Is about to finish.
He's building a missile turret.
He saw the Twilight. He thinks it might be Dark Shrine. A completely misread here. And here comes Minigun coming forward. 2 immortals going to power down the bunker. SCV's not going to be in time. Minigun charging into the natural expansion, and Apocalypse is on the run.
And very smart holding of the natural. There's no way he was holding it. He has a small chance of holding the main. As long
Where are the Widow Mines?
They've all died. He hasn't been rebuilt them.
Turning down the tech lab. Stim is done. There are medevacs above. Minigun has to be careful.
I don't think he can push up the ramp.
No.
The angle is tough.
The containment should be enough, but Apocalypse...
He saved both the immortals there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minigun just going to be happy to contain at the bottom. Be careful for drop play.
Minigun is on a mission. The Viking getting taken out. Not too huge of a deal.
Apocalypse is being sloppy. His units are getting too close to the edge.
Supply depot's getting taken out. Widow Mine going to be scuttling forward. Going to burrow. He sees it with the observer.
He keeps trying to move down and fight on the edge. But Minigun has better range damage per second with all the immortals and stalkers.
85 to 63 is a supply advantage for Minigun. Apocalypse coming forward. A bunch of Stim units. The SCV's coming forward. The Zealot coming forward. The Widow might try to shoot the Zealot. The splash damage might hit the Marines, so he has to be careful about that. but the Widowmine is
This is a slaughter.
the Immortals are still alive, and Apocalypse desperately trying to hold. He has 3 orbital commands, but SCV's down to 30. Minigun with 43 Harvesters. Apocalypse is going to try to shove this away once and for all. 2 force fields going down. SCV's trying to get up close and personal, but Zealots are in the perfect spot. Immortals are still alive. They have a staggering amount of kills among them. 8 and 14 makes 22, I think. The Marines and Marauders, the final one. Stimming forward, trying to make this happen. One Immortal falls, but Minigun is 84 to 28.
He killed the Immortal with 8 kills.
You gotta kill the one with the more kills.
This guy's a master.
They do scale up as they get more kills as far as strength is concerned. Actually,
yes.
They don't. I don't want to be like, really? GG from Apocalypse, and Minigun takes game number 1. We have a series on our hands.
We could see,
gentlemen and ladies.
We could see a Korean.
This is where you get on your little your flip phone and you text your mom and you tell her to watch StarCraft 2 right now. This is where you get on Twitter and you say OMG, and then you do at MLG is amazing or something like that. Because you gotta get, because Minigun might upset here. He's up 1-0 and he looked
this push looks so strong. I was so surprised that throughout this, Apocalypse kept trying to fight down. Like Minigun's on the ramp. Look at this. He has to back up because his units can't micro. They're all stuck on the ramp. He backs up, and then Apocalypse fights him from on top of the edge, where Minigun's full force. The Mortals and Stalkers can all fight straight up, and that was a situation where Apocalypse just kept losing unit after unit after unit because it was something like 8 Marines and a Hellion shooting down, and it was 8 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, and 2 Immortals shooting up, and a damage ratio which is so far in favor of the Protoss.
Yes.
That just everything dies on the Terran side.
Minigun with a beautifully played game number 1. It was a little bit scary for him at points. Apocalypse showing signs of greatness, sending those 2 lanes across the map. But this is a best of 3, so Apocalypse definitely capable of winning 2 in a row. Don't think Minigun has won this yet because Apocalypse a very strong Korean player. Guys, we'll have to see what happens because Minigun is 1 win away from advancing in 2nd place behind Nest T to the round of 16. Guys, stay tuned. More StarCraft 2 coming your way.